Today we went very carefully to set out the framework of improving teaching and learning within the classroom in an international school. I will need to be specific, international school, because the framework is within an international context, understanding what that means, and also setting out the human framework. It requires growth mindset for the teachers. It's not just duplicating what is being done, but getting to the mindset of meeting the challenge of being an international teacher. We also went further to set up the framework within the classroom with the notion of assessment, with the notion of differentiation, with the notion of the Cambridge attributes. These are elements that are critical to improve teaching and learning in any serious school. And we think that here at St. Mary's, having taken that turn, and with those framework, we are ready for a better academic year. Yes, in German. I put in my bathroom. Every morning I spend 5 minutes in the bathroom getting me for the language. I came to my bathroom, I had sticky notes all around with German words. 2 months passed. Then that was how I went to Germany. That day I could say, hey, moving from that end to this end without using your hand.
2 and 1. The text is that you should move that bottle from the last person to the front without touching it with your hands and without kicking it. Once the bottle starts moving, you shouldn't fall.
The mouth.
Once it starts moving, you should not fall.
Then how do you give it? How do you give it?
Professional development is very important for educators because as a teacher, when you stop learning, you have to stop teaching. We live in the 21st century and a lot is changing, and so teachers have to stay abreast with all the changes in education. So for an institution like this, it's very important that the institution invests in developing the skills in the teachers so they can be able to meet up with the expectation and the demands of teaching and learning in the 21st century. So an opportunity like this is an opportunity for teachers to dig deeper, look at the pedagogical principles that exist and try to come up with strategies on how they can enhance teaching and learning.
But in Cambridge, they have to analyze, they have to evaluate case studies. So for that 8-mark question, they have to write the knowledge, what they have learned, and then they have to analyze or evaluate and make judgments to get 4 marks. So you have to know the difference so that once you are giving them feedback, the feedback is such that the children will be able to use that feedback to improve their responses. So,
really interesting, and I got to find a kind of solution for a problem I have been seeing students facing. That is for exam writers, especially, they've always had this problem of interpretation of questions because they are used to a particular style of being asked questions. When you now twist the question around, they get lost. So thanks to today's training, I actually know how exactly I can break down complex questions to my learners such that they can easily tackle any form of questions they have to encounter.
Personally, I think it's really inspiring being part of a community where the institution really values my growth, especially my professional growth. I feel different. I feel like a maybe top-notch teacher right now, knowing that St. Mary has really invested a lot in our intellectual development here in school, with the opportunities they've given us, especially in line with maybe our mentorship and a lot of professional development courses that we've been handling lately. The school has impacted my growth, not just for me as well, but also for the students, because whatever I learn here will definitely be carried to class, and then my students also have an impact from the lessons and the courses. Thank you.
That's differentiation. The same little board, we drew a fish. Class 1 came there with their book struggling to draw the fish. Class 3 were naming the parts, 4 were naming parts of the fish. Class 5, they want to construct sentences using the word fish and writing all the different types of fish that are out there. Can you imagine? These are things that I had to go through learning to understand what was going on. At that time, I thought that we were cheating parents. Take home today is that we can. Indeed, yes, we can. We have the tools. The school makes the tool available to us, to the staff, with the quality of the teaching today that was given. We also can because as human beings capable of learning, of growing in our mindset, we are capable of overcoming challenges, obstacles, putting the necessary effort to achieve better results. That's the take home, I think, today. And some keywords for that take home will be the international mindset, the growth mindset, differentiation, and assessment, particular ways of teaching in the classroom that makes it possible. Thank you.